Hi everyone, welcome back to the next video of Samas. And in the previous video, we covered the introduction of Samas, what is Samas, how do you use Samas, how to differentiate between Sandhi and Samas. And we're also seen the Karak table, this table. And I had asked all of you to try and memorize it, try and learn it. And today we're going to see why. So we're going to officially start with the types of Samas. We're going to start with the easiest type of Samas first, which is Dvand Samas. So in Dvand Samas, the Samast Pad, you will see a hyphen like this in 90% of the cases. And let's hope this comes for exam because this is very easy. So if you see Rat Din means night, day. The expansion, all you have to do is change the hyphen to an or, which means and. Or means and. So convert the hyphen to an and. So Rat, which is night, Din, which is day. So night and day. That is it. That's the simple expansion. Sadhu Sant. That will become Sadhu and Sant. Sadhu or Sant. Hava Pani. Wind hyphen water will become Hava or Pani. All you have to do is change it to an or. Let's move on to the next type of Samas, which is Tatpurush Samas. And this is where your Karak table is going to help you completely. Because we have 7 types of Tatpurush Samas based on the types of Karak that we have. Though we have around 8 to 9 types of Karak, we won't use all of them. We'll use 7 types of Karak. And that will be in our Samas. So how is that? First see, Swarg Prapt. Swarg and Prapt. Split it into 2 words. Whatever 2 words you can see which makes sense, split it. Swarg and Prapt, which means heaven and to get or to receive. So to go into heaven or to receive heaven. So Swarg ko Prapt. That is what is the expansion. So wherever you will use any of the karaks like ka, ke, ki, ko, se, ne, me, all this, wherever you use them, that will be Tatpurush Samas. So Swarg ko Prapt. And the next thing you have to check is where is this ko? What kind of karak is ko? You can see ko is here and this is karm karak. So this will be karm Tatpurush Samas. As simple as that. If they give you Parlok ko gaman, you have to give me the samast pad. So you can see that this is ko. So immediately, this is Tatpurush because this comes under the Karak table. And you will know it's Karm Tatpurush because you can see that it is Karm here. So Parlok ko gaman is Parlok gaman. So this is how you have to deal with Tatpurush Samas. You have to check where it lies and it would be that Tatpurush. Yash Prapt. This is a very important example. Yash Prapt. The 2 words that you can see, Yash and Prapt. Yash means fame and Prapt means again to get, to be received. So to receive fame, to become famous. Yash ko Prapt. So ko again, it's Karm. So Karm Tatpurush Samas. Moving on. Karn Tatpurush Samas. Here, Karn, you can see we have se and dwara. So which means through something. Hast likhit. Hast and likhit. Hast, these are the 2 words I can see, which makes sense to me. Hast and likhit. Hast, which means hand, and likhit, written. So hast likhit would be in handwritten, and you can say haath se likha hua. You have to know what appropriate karak you have to use by sense of grammar and sense of language. You can't say haath ko likha hua, haath ki likha hua. No, that is wrong. Haath se likha hua, which is written by hand. So that is why we use se. And se comes under Karn Tatpurush. So it is Karn Tatpurush Samas. So you will get the hang of it if you go through examples regularly. If you keep reading, you will know where you have to use se, where you have to use ko. So all that depends on how well you practice. Tulsi Krit. So 2 words I can see. Tulsi and Krit. Tulsi is the name of the poet and Krit is made by or done by, curated by, that is Krit. So something which is made by Tulsi. So Tulsi Dwara Krit, something made by, Dwara, through. So made through Tulsi. Tulsi Das, if he say writes a poem, so we say the poem is written by him. It is Tulsi Krit. So these are a few other examples. Please go through them. The next one is Sampradhan Tatpurush. So again, see, where is Sampradhan? Sampradhan is here. We use ko ke liye. Okay, mostly we just use ke liye. So remember that because ko comes under karm karak. So just use ke liye. Dev ale, split it. Dev plus ale. So dev ke liye ale. Ke liye, so Sampradhan Tatpurush. Please follow the examples that have been given to you by your school, by your teachers, and use reliable sources to learn your examples. Use this just as a medium of understanding. Do not completely by heart what's given here. Use what your teachers have given you or what textbooks you have as a resource. Next is Rasoi Ghar. Rasoi Ghar is Rasoi ke liye ghar. A house that is meant for cooking. That is your kitchen. So a house that is meant for cooking. Kitchen. Satyagrah. Satya and Agra, the two words. Satya ke liye Agra. We are meeting up. We are talking. That is Agra. A collection of people. A place where all of them are coming to start something. Agra for truth. That is Satyagrah. Again, school, Vidyalaya. Vidyalaya is school. Ale or a place, as we saw, Pustakale. So Ale is like a place meant for education. So that is your school. So ke liye comes, so we say Sampradhan. Next is Apadan. Again, here we are using se. Because here Apadan is se. But Karm Tatpurush also uses se. So we have two says. The difference between the two say is that the say in Apadan talks about separation. So if I say dhan se heen, dhan which dhan means money and heen means somewhat like a lack of or when you don't have it. So you are kind of separated from money. So there is a separation. Rog mukt, rog se mukt. Rog means disease or illness and mukt means free. So rog mukt means you're free from illness. So there is a separation between you and illness. So that is why we use apadan tatpurush. Whereas in the previous examples where we use say, there is no sense of separation. Haath se likha hua, written through. Here the meaning comes out to be somewhat with the help of. It shows a connection between the hand and writing. It doesn't show a separation. So that is your trick. Let's move forward. There are some more examples here. Sambandh Tatpurush. Here we use ka, ke, ki, ra, re, ri, na, ne, ni. Like here, you can see Sambandh. But in Samas, mostly we just use ka, ke, ki. To show a relation between two things. A relation. Sambandh means relation. So Raj, Putra. Split it. Raj and Putra. But here we will use Raja. That is what it means. Raja ka putra, the son of the king, which is the prince. So we're showing the relation between the king and the son. So Raja ka putra. Next, Raj Sabha. Raja, again, Raja ki Sabha. Sabha means the assembly, the group of people. So his assembly, his court, basically. Raja ki Sabha. Gruh Swami. Gruh, the house. Swami, the Lord. So the Lord of the house. Gruh ka Swami. It shows a relation. Adhikaran Tatpurush. Adhikaran, see, me, par. Important note, there are two kinds of mes, me and me. This is I and this is in. Two very different meanings. We don't use this. This has nothing to do with samas. What we are going to use is me, which means in. Me. See? Me means in. Per means on. Me means in. So you can remember this as like a preposition kind of a thing. In, on. So me and per here. Adhikaran. Lokpriya. Lok me priya. Lok means people or a group of people, the audience. Priya, favorite. So the one who's the favorite amongst the people, people's favorite. Lok me priya. Dan veer. Dan means giving. Veer means the bravest or the greatest. So the one who is the greatest in giving or the most generous person is Dan veer. So dan, me, veer. So that is with adhikaran Tatpurush. This is Nagn Tatpurush. In Nagn Tatpurush, ayogya, anadar, asthir, agyat, aputra. So you can see a and a word that makes more sense. For instance, a and yogya. Yogya means eligible. So a and yogya. When you add a in this case, in these cases in particular, you are referring to the opposite of the word. So yogya, eligible, ayogya, ineligible. Sthir, stable. Asthir, unstable. So what you have to do for splitting it, just add na instead of a and write the word as it is. Na sthir, na yogya, na adar, na putra, na gyat. That is Nagn Tatpurush. So we are done with Tatpurush Samas and Dvand Samas, and in the next video we're going to cover the rest of the 4 types of Samas, which is Karmdhare Samas, Dvigu Samas, Bahuvrihi Samas, and Avyayibhav Samas. I really hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.